Now, just here, that there is Baker Bay. He keeps getting beaten up. And we're gonna help.
Hey, Baker Bay. How are you today?
Go away! I told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal.
Eiling.
It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter.
Who is Eiling?
Hold on a sec. We've got company. You're a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
1,000 cuts.
We've got a fight on our hands. Oh, spear. No, thank you. Ooh. Oh, 2 spears. 1 spear. This is a bit tricky because we are stuck in this area. Let's just press T to stop targeting. That's where the invisible wall is. Oh, you've got a spear now as well, have you?
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that? They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger.
Well, we were expecting it. Land centers.
You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, the shame. I'll never live this down.
Oh, get over it. She's just worried about you.
Yes, you're right, of course. I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this.
Maybe you should try and fix it instead. Involved in what exactly?
Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse. Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen.
I see.
Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
So why don't you go talk to her?
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway.
I guess that's reasonable. I get the feeling you're not telling me something.
I'm being completely honest, I swear. I know how this looks. You must think I've done something to deserve this, but I have no idea why Eiling is after me.
I think we should probably go and speak to her.
Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone. All we want is to live our lives in peace.
I will, but I'm gonna ask her what's going on. There's gotta be more to this. In the boathouse.
This here's a private club. Members only.
I know, so you said. But I'm here to talk to Eiling about Bay.
Why didn't you say so in the first place? Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
Well, that was easy. The boathouse. A bookstand. Horse Lord Tactics. What else?
Be careful in here. I don't relish the idea of fighting my way out of this place.
Don't worry, it's not gonna happen. Those are very, very big incense sticks, aren't they? That is open. Here is Eiling.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you? You'd think after all the beatings I gave them over the years they'd be used to losing. But they're still taking it pretty hard. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them.
Why are you picking on Bay?
Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me.
Oh, really?
I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me?
That's not what I was thinking.
I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too.
Fair enough.
Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to.
Interesting. So there was more to the story. You can just bring Bay here, or you can go and talk to him. Or what you can do, which is a closed fist option, is you can go back to Lan, tell her this, and she will just leave him. We're not going to do that. Let's just bring him here. Let's try and work something out.
Yeah, okay. If he has the guts to come here and face me, I'll talk to him. But I'm not going to let him weasel out of his promise.
I'll go and get him right now.
Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bay. What's going on? What is she talking about?
Eiling claims Bay promised to marry her.
What? Bay, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. It was summer and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, "I think you're pretty, Eiling. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you."
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
Yeah. Sounds like you're being unreasonable, really.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bay. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
No, he's not. Now, these two options, the Bay, you made a promise, now keep it, and Lan and Eiling should fight, these both end up with Eiling killing Lan, and then Bay attacking Eiling, and he gets killed by her as well. Then Eiling turns on us, and we kill everyone here. Both of these options lead to that, and that is the closed fist. Wait, Eiling, you said you'd never make Bay unhappy.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
I'm sure you've changed quite a bit yourself.
Yes, but... well... you're right. I know you're right. Bay's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bay is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
I'm not going to take your dowry. I was happy to help.
After all you've done for us, now you are letting Lan keep her dowry as well? Your generosity knows no bounds. I'm overwhelmed.
You're welcome.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
A little furious Ming.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bay. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eiling. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bay. Let's go.
And they go. We leveled up, quest complete, and we got open palm. Let's just do this. 13, 13, 14. Balanced. That's put more into body. Yep, I'm still okay with that. 7 style points. Damage or speed? Let's go damage. Now here we are in the boathouse. We can freely move around. Down here, there is a bamboo cask you can open. Oh, there are 2. 1 silver and 22 silver. And you can also go up into this room, although the office gate is locked. It's pretty low, we could easily just hop over. But it's locked. However, there's this vase here that you can break. And the key is in the vase. And no one cares. So you can just go in here. There's a scroll stand. The Land of Howling Spirits. There's another vase with 5 silver and an intimidation gem. And this cabinet, which has 750 silver in it. 750 silver. I don't think there's anything else, and no one cares about us doing that. We can speak to Eiling again. This is another side quest, a follow-on side quest.
I hope things work out for Bay and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me. It's just... Bay was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created.
You could still find a husband.
What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me. This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me.
How do you know, though?
I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bay didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
You don't know that for certain. Maybe I could help you find a husband.
Ha! You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable. But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course.
Of course. I'll marry you.
Ha! Don't make me laugh. I'm looking to start a family and live a nice, quiet life. Somehow I don't see that kind of domestic tranquility in your near future.
No, neither do I.
You've got that wandering hero look. And I'm not interested in a husband who's going to be out traveling the Empire or saving the world.
I love that. Tell me about the town's bachelors.
Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the years. He's definitely out. Schumann the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good man. He has a home in the southwest corner of the town. And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might be a good catch. Spends most of his time in the tea house.
Anyone else?
Not living in town, and Tien's Landing doesn't get a lot of visitors. But if you find someone looking for a wife, bring him by so I can check him out.
Okay.
Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
Oh, don't you worry about me. I'm quite the matchmaker. Don't you know? It was part of my training from Master Lee. It was, really. So here is Yaoru. He's one of the guys you can set Eiling up with.
Do you mind? I'm in no mood for company given my present state of despondency.
I know a woman who might be interested in you.
I confess that I am eager to find a woman of genuine intellect and class. However, I have long given up hope of finding such a bride in this all-too-provincial town.
Maybe your standards are too high.
Or perhaps everyone else's standards are far too low. I shall not allow myself to be saddled with a marriage of convenience, not when I deserve so much more.
So you can set Eiling up with him, but he's a pompous ass.
Your jibes, canary, prick the armor of my pride. They are blunted barbs forged by the sputtering flames of your lesser intellect. Farewell. Perhaps we shall speak again, if you ever tire of the braying and neighing of these barnyard animals.
Yeah, he's not a nice man. We're not going to set her up with him. This guy here near the boathouse, he's another potential match.
Look at all these people here. When my old father told me to come to the big city, he never warned me about the crowds.
You think Tien's Landing is a big city?
Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings.
He's not too bright. Who are you?
My name's Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian 'cause I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far, it's not going so good. You wouldn't happen to know any pretty young gals, would you? Someone who'd want to come live on the farm with me?
I do know someone who's looking for a husband, but I don't think she'd be too happy about going and living on a farm.
Well, that's a real shame. If you run across any nice gals, do me a favor and mention my name to them. Big Tian. You have a nice day now.
Instead, I'm going to come to this guy, Chumin.
Hello, and welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now. My inventory's a bit understocked.
I hear you're looking for a wife.
You are well informed about our little town, stranger. It's true, I've thought about marriage. Sometimes I've even thought a good woman could help me run my business better. Why do you bring this up? Do you know of a suitable young woman who would be willing to marry a simple craftsman like myself?
I do. Do you know Eiling?
Eiling? The gang leader? She's beautiful, to be sure, but I've heard her beauty is only surpassed by her savage brutality. Why would I want to marry her?
Well, you do want help with your business, and she's probably quite good at that.
Well, she did turn that gang of thugs into a rather efficient criminal organization, and she is quite attractive. I guess it couldn't hurt to go talk to her. Come on, let's go see Eiling.
Alright.
Hello, Eiling. I'm Chumin the Craftsman. I'm pleased to meet you.
What's wrong with you? You look like you're gonna throw up. If you vomit on my floor, you'll be cleaning it up yourself.
Just give him a chance. He can be pretty intimidating.
Forgive me, but this isn't easy. Things are moving quite quickly here. I'm more used to taking things slow and careful. Perhaps it's the nature of being a craftsman.
That's right. You're a woodworker, aren't you? I remember seeing your wares in the market square. You've made some beautiful pieces.
He's a true artist.
I'm an excellent craftsman, but I'm terrible at business. Between suppliers who don't deliver what they promise and customers who won't pay, I can barely afford to feed myself.
I'm willing to bet Eileen could help you on that front.
You're a sensitive man, Schumann. You have the gentle soul of an artist. What you need is a woman with some steel in her spine to back you up.
I'd like that, Eileen. I've often thought that if I had someone strong by my side, someone to help me, I could turn things around.
I think Schumann and I should spend some more time getting to know each other. Just the two of us.
I'll leave you two alone.
You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect. So I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
I've never seen so much silver before. I've been owed it, but I never managed to collect.
I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful partnership.
I never knew you were such a romantic, though I always knew you had a generous heart.
I'm just full of surprises, and we get kicked out. I didn't go down this way. I'm just going to make sure there's nothing down here. You don't want to miss things like book stands or scroll stands, because they do give you XP, and book stands can add up to be a book set, which gives you a technique. There wasn't anything down there. Up there is the town square where Minister Sheng is, where the smoke is. I'm not going to go there just yet. This way is a dead end, but there is a bamboo cask. 22 silver. This is very strange. There is a sealed gate here. They are sealed shut and will never open. It's glowing. I'm not sure why BioWare did that. You can't open them from the other side. And it's true, they will never open. So why not make it just static? Why make it interactable and glowing? Very confusing. This way that we haven't been yet. This guy is a merchant.
Hello! You do not need to speak with me. I am just Merchant Xiang's assistant. Perhaps someday I will be Merchant Xipeng, mightiest merchant of Tian's Landing. But for now, I am just an assistant, not worthy of your honorable time.
I stand corrected. He's just an assistant. This is the merchant. But we can't talk to him just yet. This person though, Darting Lynx, who I quite like, she's quite cool. She sells some decent stuff.
Hello there, stranger. I haven't spotted you around Tian's Landing before. You've come at a bad time, what with the dam being open and all. Regardless, it's good to meet you. I'm Darting Lynx, the acrobat. Unfortunately, I'm not putting any shows on in Tian's Landing, if that's why you're here.
She's an acrobat. What kind of shows do you normally put on?
You know, feats of balance and precision, delicate routines to shock and amaze. Whatever brings some silver, really. I travel around the countryside putting on acts and sometimes teaching people a few tricks. Hey, now that I think of it, you're a warrior, right?
I am.
I may not be putting on any shows here, but I could teach you a few techniques to improve your balance and speed if you're interested.
Hey. Now here is the good stuff.
I'd be happy to. I'll be leaving Tian's Landing someday soon, and silver always helps the trip go smoother. Let's see what I can teach you.
Let's see, indeed. She does sell some shit as well. That one. Balance of Nature, Focus plus 15 and Chi plus 3. These ones aren't so good because these have minuses. But that one is good. It's over half of our silver, but I'm going to buy it anyway. Plus, we can sell all of these, I believe. Yeah, I don't really need any of those. And we're back over 5,000 now. Technique learned.
Hello again. What's on your mind this fine day? It's not much of a story, really. It's just a stage name I picked up when I first started practicing acrobatics. I was quite young, and my master felt I was a little too fast for my own good. "You dart like a lynx," he would say, "but you balance like a drunken frog." He taught me to slow my movements and really focus on what I was doing, but his nickname for me stuck.
Can I talk to you about Tian's Landing?
As I said, I'm not really from here, so there's not much I can tell you. You could try talking to Minister Shang, though. He always knows what's going on. I get the sense that he doesn't do much about it, but he's at least aware.
Yeah, I didn't expect much.
All the best to you.
Right, now if we go over here, it should initiate a quest.
These docks remind me of the fishermen in Two Rivers. A shame we will never see them again.
Stop right there! I gave you 2 extra duty. Get back to that galley and start cleaning.
We don't have to listen to you, Ing. You're a captain without a ship. She's nothing but a landlocked house now.
I will discover a way to free this ship. Until then, you'd better follow orders.
I've had enough of you and your orders.
Now get back in that ship! I'm your captain, understand?
Well, you're still the captain, for now. But if you don't get us out of this town soon, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Then we'll see what's what.
Well, there we go. This quest is called Trapped.
If you've come to complain about my men, I don't want to hear it. When Minister Sheng gets the Great Dam closed, we'll be happy to leave. Until then, we're stuck here.
Basically, all this quest is closing the Great Dam.
I'm Captain Ing. This is my ship, the Lucky Knight. She's a fine vessel, or was. But now that the Great Dam is open, the Lucky Knight is stranded here along with me and my men. We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we could just get our ship back on the water, everything would be fine. But that won't happen until someone finds a way to close the dam.
And for us as Open Palm, closing the dam is a main quest anyway. I'll close the dam.
The moment I saw you, I knew you were the fearless sort. I hoped you would offer to help. It shames me to need the help of a stranger.
There's no shame in that.
I'm not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can give. Close the dam and free us, and I'll give you all the silver I have.
Marvelous. I'll do it right now.
You won't get too far if you don't speak to Minister Sheng first. The dam is located in the ruins, but a pair of massive gates blocks the way. Only Sheng has the key.
I know, that's what I meant. I'll be back.
Good luck. I'm not used to needing help from others. It's hard for me to say this, but thank you.
I will go to see Minister Sheng right now, although, let me just show you this. We're gonna have to come back down here anyway. This guy, Scholar 6 Heavens, He starts the quest for the Zither of Discord, the closed fist quest that we can't do. Not even going to bother speaking to him. Well, I guess I will. Just to show you that we can't do it.
Finally! Someone stronger than these cowed peasants. This town disgusts me. I am Scholar Six Heavens, and I need someone who possesses great strength and skill. What I do not need, however, is someone who walks the way of the open palm. I can read in every movement that you would protect the weak and coddle the poor.
Well, there we go. What's wrong with that?
They must protect themselves. You see? Your every action and each word tells me that you are not the person I need. If I can see by your actions that you understand the way of the closed fist, I promise to make it worth your while. Otherwise, I will not waste any more time with you.
And I won't waste any more time with you either. The reason I hesitated is that this has now given us the quest, and that's just going to stay in our quest journal for the rest of the game, because we'll never be able to do it.